Filmtastic. Today I want to talk about a little show that I'm really excited for, but is just kind of waiting for more official announcements on. It's a Tiana Disney Plus TV show. I'm just so excited. I've been waiting for Prisoner Frog continuation content of any form for ages, forever, since 2009, and I'm just finally glad to have something, even if we don't have a lot to go on at the moment. So I want to kind of cover everything you need to know about the Tiana TV show, which should be coming out between sort of like late 2024, early 2025, kind of around the time when the ride opens in Disneyland, Tiana's Bio Adventure, so that sort of time period. So yeah, I'm going to go through everything you need to know about Tiana. Tiana is a continuation of the film The Princess and the Frog with the same character, Princess Tiana, set after the movie. It's described as a follow-up to the show. It's about Tiana setting off on a grand adventure as the newly crowned Princess of Madonia, but according to New Orleans' past isn't far behind. It's also a musical TV show, and it will have music, and it's also a linear story, so it will continue not as short, but as a full-length story, so a full-length musical Disney princess movie TV show, like beautiful. Not shorts, full-length TV show, musicals. Goodness. And yeah, so I have lots of songs. The plot seems to revolve around her going to Madonia, which sounds pretty exciting. Also, we've had some more recent news in there, which is so good. In an interview with El Catanalera, Jennifer Lee did an interview with Disney Wish, and she got asked about Tiana, and she said Tiana is, Tiana's, the Tiana series is a whole new world for her, a new direction, a new voice, like, quote, her being Tiana. So she's going to go in a new place, a new world, she's going to explore things. It definitely does hint towards her going to Madonia, which is really exciting to me because we have not seen Naveen's home place ever in any media at all. So that really excites me. So I love that. Also, I hope we do. I do hope we do still do a bit of New Orleans as well, because that'd be great. Also, some even more recent news. Literally only a couple months ago, it was announced that Josie Sherry, who was involved in Midnight Mass, will be the lead writer and director for the Disney Plus Tiana show. And in that report as well, Variety confirmed it's launched in 2024. That is still what I'm hearing as well, but I'm also hearing like murmurs that it's early 2025, so it's within that time frame. But yeah, the main thing is though, an update this year, we have a lead writer and director. She replaced the older one, maybe it's part of the delay. I also think COVID played a huge part of the delay as well, and just the fact it's 2D animated. But I'm just crossing my fingers and my toes and everything that this all goes through fine, and Disney will officially promote Tiana in next year and we'll get something, Maybe D23 is the place to kind of pray for that sort of goodness. Also as well, a while back now, they released the first image from the show, and yeah, McQueen Tiana is just killing it. I'm just really excited. Like I said, we don't have much to go on yet. These are literally like the most info I've had since 2020 when it was officially announced. But Disney Animation isn't known to be, keeping you up to date with things very much. They tend to be quite quiet on that sort of stuff until something's coming out. That's happened with a majority of their productions, which is the hardest they've gone on promo in a while. So I will say that is a one that's kind of stood out to me as them actually putting effort into promoting. But yeah, it's already not running on much at the moment, but positive news is we've had updates in 2023, thank gosh. And obviously, like I said, the rumour is 2024 for its debut, but also it could potentially scrape into 2025 as well, but early 2025. So we just got to keep our fingers and our toes crossed. We get some proper info within the next few months of even more stuff, showing that it's progressing and actively working on it. I'm following the new director and lead writer, so I'm hoping she'll give us some good bits throughout the year as well. I'm just really excited. Like, Princess Frog is like the only movie in Disney's revival era that hasn't had a continuation of any sort. I know you guys would be like, oh yeah, what about Encanto? Encanto's like too recent, but I mean like the ones between 2009, 2016, that bracket. All the movies have had some sort of short film or anything, or like a sequel or a TV show, like Tangled the series, obviously, which was amazing. And then Tiana's nothing, and I've just been like waiting for something, and we finally have something. If you guys didn't know as well, I'm a very, very big Prisoner Frog fan. This movie means a lot to me, and I've watched it so many times that I can't count. I've watched it. Well, I've watched it multiple times every year. It's like it's a comfort movie, and getting to see Tiana not as a frog as well is a huge thing for me. I just think that will be so amazing. So I'm just really excited, and I just really hope we get the ball moving a bit quicker soon within the next year, and we get some proper stuff. But at least we have Tiana's Ride 100% coming next year, and that will be a good sort of jumping pad for some more people asking about the show, which is really exciting. Now, there is actually a bit more about the show, but it's kind of like less confirmed, but more implied, just to give you guys a little bit of extra exclusives in this. Now, during a interview in July, the Imagineers that are working on Tiana's ride, which is actually a continuation of the movie as well. Like, I think the show and the ride are kind of related a bit. I'm not sure how related, but they're a bit tied. So obviously the ride is pretty important within the content of the video, and the ride is obviously about, well, maybe less obviously if you guys aren't into Disney theme parks, but it's about Tiana doing a sort of Mardi Gras celebration, and she has this food business called Tiana's Foods, and you got to kind of go down the bayou and help Tiana find this missing ingredient. It's really cool. She has a restaurant now as well, which has just opened in September, so they're really kind of going all in with the whole Tiana thing, and I love it. It's great. It's a long time coming, but yeah, it's great. Anyways, so in an interview, which I will link down below, the people in the crowd were kind of asking about Prince Naveen and about how much he's going to, like, what his role in the ride is essentially, and because he has like he has unique backstories from a place I've never seen before. He's obviously mentioned his past with his family and stuff, but it was never, it was a lot of implied stuff, but we never actually saw what he went through and stuff. So, anyway, so they're asking about in the ride of what sort of role he'll play, and they said that he'll be like supportive to Tiana and show like a strong husband and wife relationship, which I think is great. He's also described as being like the comedic part of the ride too, but within that, that same interview, they kind of mentioned how the partners at Walt Disney Animation Studios are working on a Tiana story as part of the series, and they think that the sort of Naveen will get explored more in the TV show than the ride, from what they think with that, from what they've heard with their last sort of conversations with the Walt Disney Animation team that are working on the show, which is another positive sign. So there seems a plan we're going to get some more focus on him as well in the TV show, which I think is really exciting, which is really cool. They also as well asked if the attraction is going to be tied to the Disney Plus show as well, and also they brought up again that they were working with the Disney Animation Studios on the ride, and they've had a number of sessions with Disney Plus team, so another good sign, guys. And they just said it's a collaborating, organisation, and they haven't really elaborated that it's directly connected, but it's heavily implied they are. So I'd say there's probably a lot in the ride that may overlap with the show, kind of that implication there. But yeah, that's like I said, they're just more like implications, things they've heard, but nothing confirmed from those things. But it's something to go on, and it's the last bit of information I have. But yeah, I am just hoping we'll get something even more official within the next year. We've had some official bits recently, which is great, but some promo from the animation would make me cry, so fingers crossed. But for now, though, I can definitely look forward to her ride. I'm just really excited for Tiana's Ride Adventure. I think it's going to be amazing. And it'll probably actually make me go on a drop ride, because I I don't go special ones so much when I've been to Zan because I'm a scary cat with heights, but I will do anything for Tiana, okay? I'm just throwing out there. I will go down a 10 foot whatever drop water thing. I will do that for her because she deserves it, okay? She deserves the support and everything. And there you go. That's everything you need to know about Tiana the series. Coming in 2024 on Disney Plus.